Um, Ustedes no lo ven, pero a mí me está apareciendo. Ah, miren, eh, ¿qué, qué ocurre? No entiendo. ¿Para qué tengo que revisar los archivos? Bro. Terminé de cargar, a ver. Si es que no sé, se habrá puesto. Ventana no está. O sea, ¿qué pedo con esto? Ah, déjame encerrarlo y volverlo a abrir. Cerrar ventana. Bueno, no me quedo con los juegos, tengo algunos problemas. Mmm, pura. Ay, maldición con Epic Games. También está jodiendo. Ay, ¿qué pasa? Me va a agarrar. Bueno, ya el asunto con la barra, no sé por qué carajos se cambió. Ay, verga. Otra vez. No, ya. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Déjame volver al lobby porque no me acuerdo qué carajo estaba haciendo.
Oh, this is it.
Va.
No. Oh, blasted spike traps everywhere.
I'm up. So you got skewered by a spike trap out there, huh? Well, that's too bad. Have you tried not standing there, like when the spikes come out?
I have not.
Hijo de puta.
Cerberus is uninterested in conversing.
Back soon, boy. Father, have you ever considered that Orpheus might be much better as a court musician if you permitted him to see his muse again?
I have considered many possibilities, boy. And I trust Orpheus considered many possibilities before he signed away his rights to see his so-called muse when once he invaded my realm.
So you're forcing him to stay here for eternity just because he signed a contract with you?
Contracts with me are binding, until such time as they dig themselves out of the archives and tear themselves up. And I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Who knows? They might surprise you. I always meant to ask you, Orpheus, where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you?
Oh, I learned from many different sources, Zagreus. That is, before all of my inspiration started coming from a single source. I credit my accomplishments to her and to Apollo and the gods.
It certainly paid off.
A setback, then. I sense the growing darkness in you, child. I am so very proud of you. You always have been capable, yet now you seem to radiate with newfound power.
I'm getting somewhere, I guess. Something smells good. Totally worth it. Anything good? Achilles, I ran into Meg's sisters out there. We didn't really hit it off. Meg said they're not permitted in the house. Not that I'm complaining, but what's that about?
They have not earned the right, lad, nor expressed any desire to exist here with the rest of us. Your father has assigned them to specific roles that suit their dispositions. They're not as sensible as Megara, in my experience.
That's what I was afraid of. Although fear is for the weak.
Ahora le regalo este coño.
It is my humble duty to oblige my favorite boy with all the treats as I am able to procure.
Knowing the watchdog's never-ending appetite for treats, the prince obliges him.
Nada, eso no parece tener fin.
How can I possibly accept such generosity, my child? Surely others whom you know are more deserving of such offerings.
Nonsense, Nix. I want you to have it. You've always cared for me. I can't ever repay you for that. Wretches of the damned, beware. I'm coming back.
Struggles have not gone unnoticed, cousin, so take heart. Eternity awaits you once you finally break free.
Vuelve inmortal, claro. Ay, también yo he ido aquí.
More ringers. Mine now.
Ah,
Daedalus power. messed up. It's Demeter.
The seasons have a certain beauty to them, I suppose. Though struggle onward, and you needn't take my word for it.
Shivering. Where to? I'll take it.
Oh, Dios mío. Esta es mala, pero...
Why, did sorrowful old Demeter get all the way to you before I did? She stubbornly refuses me when I offer to help. Unlike you, little godling.
Blood and darkness.
No need to be in such a hurry, boy. Decidedly below my expectations.
Power of the gods.
you, Zagreus.
I must admit, I'm unaccustomed to rejection, love. But you must be accustomed to swift death. Here comes one for...
She won't let this go. Let's give her a show.
Oh, how I hate to fight with you like this. Let's forgive each other and forget.
Cheers, mate. Got a feeling it's to Symphony this time. Think I know what you're going to say.
Murder! Murder!
I don't understand. But I'm not who you think I am. My father sent you to stop me, that's all.
Murder! Murder!
Good. Glad that's over. Sure. Off to Asphodel. Going up. The Asphodel Meadows. Through all that, away to the surface.
Zeus.
My good sister Demeter already tried to poison you against me, as I understand, young man. Oh, foster sister, she prefers, I say, loath as she is to accept her role as part of our great family.
Electric.
Come on in.
Must be the last of them. Look, Eurydice, I promise not to bother you with this each time, but you should know your husband's shattered by what happened with the two of you. He's genuinely sorry, and he loves you very deeply still, I'm sure of it.
What am I supposed to do with that, your royal met?
I don't know yet. Though you know what? You shouldn't take my word for it. You should take his.
Don't think I'll be running into him anytime soon, from what I understand. But you're the Hades kid. You want to pull some strings on our behalf? Go right ahead, I guess. But I won't hold my breath. Even if I could. Coming right up.
Cheers.
Later then, yeah?
Barge of Death, you're here. Phew. The Thunder God's might. Should help keep me going. Always hits the spot. I see you grew your heads back. Appreciate that. Oh, that stupid Hydra.
Oh, hi. Welcome home again. Go right ahead. I think your dad's mad about something or other, though.
He usually is.
Grown any wiser yet?
Each savage maw of Cerberus salivates in anticipation of the next time to feed.
Welcome home, boy. You're late for dinner. Or breakfast, or whatever.
That's all right, Father. I'm not feeling very hungry at the moment.
I've asked repeatedly for the construction of a sundial, but every time they tell me no. Can you believe it? Your impertinence with me inspires all.
Oh. I must confess something to you, my friend. My mind still wanders to Eurydice quite often, and my memories of her, despite my best attempts to move along with my existence here. I would call it a fatal flaw, except I am already dead.
Don't torture yourself, mate. You've been through enough, as has she. You still care for one another, just don't have a way to get the point across. But I have an idea.
I too once had ideas, Zagreus. Ideas and inspirations. It was so very wonderful to...
I know. What's cooking?
Just thought I'd mention, I really love this job.
Achilles, if a friend of yours were in need of assistance, but the only way you could assist them was to somehow change the terms of an ancient pact Father probably forced on them, what would you do?
I would be very careful, above all. Do you understand, lad? I would not wish to make things any worse. How many pacts such as the one you're thinking of are buried back in the administrative chamber there? Even your father can't keep track. Although, perhaps Nyx can.
Nyx, you're right. She knows everything. Wouldn't hurt to ask her, I suppose.
Just watch yourself.
Somehow I always knew, that you were not my birth mother. I mean, look at Hypnos and Thanatos. There's no way that I could have been related to them. Everybody knew, and yet, when I finally learned for certain, it was still a shock.
I always knew, in turn, that you would learn the truth of it eventually, and I was fearful of what would occur after that time arrived. I'm grateful it has come and gone. Though, tell me, I still find I call you child. Is your preference that I cease to use such terms from this point on?
No, Nyx, please, it's quite all right. You may not have given birth to me, but you still cared for me. I never doubt that. Likewise, are you sure it's all right that I continue to address you by name?
It is more than all right, my child.
See you, Mira.